Everyone. An unusual event awaits a 9-year-old. Her dad and his close friend plan a family outing at a peaceful lakeside where her father is building a cabin. A fresh canvas, the day is full of discoveries. Bob's surprise invitation changes the picnic's plan. This takes them from Ottawa to a beautiful lake with unknown coastlines, presenting fresh possibilities. This strange place beckons an extraordinary adventure. While the men build in the early warmth, the kids excitedly await an afternoon boat ride. While her father and a select group swim on the lakeside, Bob, his spouse, their 2 children, her mother, 3 siblings, and herself board a tiny fishing boat for 5. When the boat flips, they fall into dangerous waters. Using a synthetic leather jacket as a life preserver, her brother stays afloat. She bravely clings to him underwater, starting a search and rescue. After being rescued from the water, she lies still. Fortune favors them. After watching a CPR lesson on TV, a bystander bravely revives her. She recovers nearly magically with teamwork. Her experience during this vital period differs from stories of celestial light and ascending stairs. Instead, she finds herself in a dimly lighted chamber with cryptic people, resembling a loving family with infinite compassion. She feels warm and cozy like she's by a fire under a quilt. She feels content. She hears her grandmother's voice, gone for a year. Her grandma gently warns her that she will die, asking her to return. Her father interrupts, appealing for her to return and care for her mother. She reluctantly follows her father's request and wakes up in an unknown, uncomfortable environment, calling for her mother. She explores her complex memories and fascinating ideas from her parallel realm voyage. She recalls boat propulsion failures that put the vessel in danger. Her mother and friend Nora struggled with terror as water penetrated, trying to prevent disaster. They didn't realize their actions capsized the boat. Bob, her mother, Nora, and Bob's children couldn't swim, adding to the intricacy. Nora desperately held onto one end of the overturned boat, while her mother held the other. 2 small toddlers balanced on the perilous surface, preventing the boat from sinking. Debbie, Nora's captive sibling, fiercely clung to the boat, with her brother and her far away. Debbie's terror caused her to clutch to Nora in the commotion. This unfortunate deed doomed Nora. Nora's father and 2 others rushed to help after realizing the gravity of the situation. They quickly secured another boat and began a dangerous rescue effort to save as many people as possible. After the ordeal, they didn't return Nora's mother to the boat for fear of another calamity. Nora was saved after alarming, but her father and sibling took nearly 48 hours to escape. This heartbreaking story shows her father's love for his family. He cradled her sibling in the water when he found them, showing his love. Nora and an uncle reconnected with her mother after 2 to 3 days. They returned to the city eager for sad news. Her mother had to break the news that Nora's father and Debbie had died in a boating accident and become perpetual water inhabitants. In the watery embrace, Nora died sad. Despite being close to the beach, her father circumvented the lake border and overcame hurdles before drowning. 3 lives were lost in a relentless and devastating sequence, leaving deep trauma. She dealt with mortality in her youth, shaping her. Some may call it providence or destiny, but for her it was a key moment that forged her faith. Sunday school was when she began her spiritual journey at 9 or 10, forming a strong bond. She had a strong sensation of affection after meeting dead family members or a transcendent power, leaving a lasting effect on her heart and intellect. This period of her life shaped her spirituality and selflessness. In her 20s, another mysterious event occurred during her nursing career. Her wisdom teeth needed removal, but asthma made traditional dental operations dangerous. Due to long hospital lines, she had to travel 2 hours from Ottawa for day surgery. A cardiac event occurred in the anesthetized recovery room despite the positive outlook. She was confused by the medical team's frantic efforts and cryptic conversations. After recovering consciousness, she asked about heart failure, but the doctor denied it, leaving her with a strange memory of this unusual medical crisis. Her mother and doctor doubted her story of this life-changing event. However, Her nursing job required comforting the dying with bedside chats and recitations. She saw a short haze from their body near the heart dissipate into the atmosphere, convinced she had seen a soul leave during the change of her face twice. The articulate soul then left its body, motivating her to become a death doula, ushering spirits to the afterlife. She fought for conquering mortality dread and respecting all life, particularly the homeless. This nurse has full respect for everyone. Her encounters on public transportation and busy places reflected her belief in human connection, recognizing that even a friendly remark or discussion may bring smiles to even the darkest days. I invite individuals who resonate with this narrative and want stories that push the mind and ponder on the deepest depths of the human spirit. Subscribe for a gentle reminder and accompany me on a thrilling trip. Our continual examination of adventures and contemplative ideas will reveal new surprises, earning praises. Here's to life's ongoing unraveling.